I cannot degrade. Telling my people I'm great. Living my life in the state. No one day I'll be straight. Hope I don't wake up late. This is the life that I chase. I'm going now. I am. I'm gonna go ride with the wave. I put that work in the safe. I told my mama I'm safe. I took that chick to the face. Before I wanna go hop down late. I told that nigga he late. Pay me my money, I can wait.
Yeah.
I'm going out today.
Woo.
Go ride with the wave. I put that work in the safe. I told my mama I'm safe. I took that chick to the face. Before I wanna go hop down late. I told that nigga he late. Pay me my money, I can wait.
Is it no stopping? I feel like I'm Kaepernick. I'm in a bumblebee. Green light for my niggas who lift that shit up. If they won't fuck with me, I'm on the top like I'm A1. Give him heat like I'm J-Mon. Look at a bitch, nigga, like you said something. Back on the block with the cock, give him fist like Draymond. 2 Glocks if I feel hungry. I could have been dead if they really want me. He say he broke, but I ride lonely. I can't wear no more 2-3. Smoke so much, feel like a zombie. Shout out to my mama. Don't even know my daddy. I think about it, it would never make me happy. Yeah. Long live my pops, bitch. Lil' Crow, he crack shit.
Yeah.
Bro, he back, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Real, they don't really wanna see him. Bitch, I'm a champion. Yeah, bitch, I'm a champion.
But that's all, folks.
L-Dub in the building.
Yeah, there you go.
L-Dub in the building, ladies and gentlemen. L-Dub in the building, ladies and gents. Ladies and gents. L-Dub in here, L-Dub in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear water. I hear water.
Frying it up.
You hear chicken frying.
Chicken fry? Hey.
Yeah, it's frying so good it sounds like rain.
Right. Send me some. I'm with that. Yeah.
Check the Dropbox in a few minutes.
Okay, absolutely. So look, man, we live. I mean, as usual.
A review.
Uh-oh.
All right, go
What's
ahead.
that? What's that? Oh, okay. Yeah, mute the fried chicken because it's making me hungry. So what we hearing right now in the background is some of the stuff that was playing. Actually, this is the showcase that we just did in Hampton. So definitely want to wait for a few, just another minute to bring some people in, and I'm gonna get straight to it, man. Yo, Dub, what we doing for the topic?
So last week we was pretty much going to, do I need all these VSTs?
Right. Okay.
All these plugins, right? So,
Right. Okay. So boom, that's what it's gonna be. Okay, cool. We got that. Also we got announcements. Okay. Boom. Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. We can hear you, brother. So okay, let's get it started then, man. So this is all we got here with us tonight, but we want to get it popping anyway. You know what I'm saying? I am OG CAN-NOE, songwriter, record producer, and just want to go around the room and introduce everybody before we get started. If you hear me being a little nasally, it is because, I didn't know it, but this year has the largest pollen count on record. So that's crazy. But, I'm getting through it. I'm glad that we back. So here we go. Let's get it popping. And Lau, we can start with you. Can't hear you.
So, my name is Lawrence, but they call me La here in Atlanta, Georgia, trying to handle my business out here. I'm a musician, singer, songwriter, producer. I've been doing it for a long time now. I've created a couple of albums, some small time albums, but with my new community here, we plan on doing some big things. CMI Beats coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got Big Don in the house. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Don.
Low power, low power,
Oh, somebody low power, low power.
low power, low power, low power,
Am I live? Am I live?
low power, low power,
Somebody is low powered.
Yo, I'm hearing low power. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yo, Donald, yeah, we can hear you, man. Go ahead. Shoot.
All right. Donald Lake from Staten Island, New York. Music producer, songwriter, singer. Appreciate being down with the
power.
team. I'm learning a lot. And, I just want to continue to grow. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to make music and grow.
Awesome. That's what it do. Yo, Big Brand, what up, man? Big Brand, man. Tell the people who you are, where you from, and what you do, man. Oh, okay. Look. He's in. I think he's in rehearsal. You in rehearsal? I think he's in rehearsal. So we're not gonna get nothing from him, but he tapped in with us. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I
All
see him
right.
on
So we
drums,
got. Yeah. I see him on the drum. He in rehearsal. But thanks for tapping in with us, Brand. Yeah, he's another one of the producers on the team. Yeah, L Dub, talk to him, man. Introduce yourself. Where you at? Where you from? What you do? Your name, all this stuff.
L Dub, producer, singer, writer, arranger. I'm in the Bronx, New York, for now. So basically, I just like to be on the network with a bunch of producers. We talk about a bunch of topics. I feel good about it, and I'm ready to roll today. Let's get it.
Yeah. Awesome. Wow. So I think that's everyone who right now who could introduce themselves. A lot of times we have a lot more. We send out a lot more invites. You know what I mean? But it is a Thursday at 8. And some people just don't make it. So this is us. We here. And we just want to jump right into it. Thank y'all for tuning in with us. Thanks for coming in and being a part of of our work life here. You know what I mean? We are live on YouTube, so please make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, comment, share, and like these videos. It will help the channel grow. So we appreciate y'all for that. I'm turning it over to you, L Dub.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? So basically, tonight we want to talk about a few things, but one of the main things that we've been discussing, kind of like off the grid, off camera, is the question. We're proposing a question, and the question is, do I really need that many VSTs or plugins? So at the end of the day, there's a lot out there. I mean, Doe can tell you, everybody can tell you and testify that you on Instagram, wherever you at, things are coming across your feed, especially if that is your interest. They definitely know how to market and target producers and artists and things like that. But at the same time, a lot of this stuff is dope. And, but I mean, we talked about the things that we already have in our library that we haven't even totally gone through. And I'll be the first to admit that, I really check every sound. Or who got time to do that, right? So I'm sure if we made time, we probably could, but it's a lot. And so every time something new comes, it may sound good, and the person who's presenting it feel like, yo, you gotta have this. All the hottest producers are getting this right here. You gotta, your 808s that sound crazy and amazing than the last 5 808s that you got, or if you created your own, that's cool. Right. But at the end of the day, I mean, I just feel like too much information could really be an overload, and kind of like and it could stagnate you sometime too, because you're so busy trying to figure out what you're gonna use, what you're gonna do. And a few months, well, maybe about a month ago, we talked about having a template, as part of your workflow. So I get a new VST, or I get a new plugin, something that I can use, or some type of pack, that I download or something like that. And am I adding that to my template? Am I making a new template? And like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna say this: unless you find something that's outshining or that's a way better instrument, a way better kick, a snare, or anything that you've ever heard, or if anything that you're using presently, I really don't see the need to do nothing new. You know what I'm saying? So, but I leave it at that. Any thoughts on that?
I mean, I want to piggyback on what you're saying too. We get in here, we get our programs going, and we have a whole bunch of sounds going, and all of a sudden somebody says, you know, have you checked out these new VSTs? So you go in, start looking at all the VSTs. You're like, oh yeah, I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. But you know what? You done ran through so many VSTs that you think that that's the new one, the best one, and really sounds just like the one you just had. So you just wasted production time on looking through a bunch of VSTs. You know, if I had to make a suggestion, it would be stick with what you got, get the project done, and then maybe start listening to on your off time, start listening to different VSTs, and then go back to the track, maybe plug something in, and go from there. But if you're in the middle of a project and someone presents you with all these new VSTs and you try to search through them things, bro, you just wasting a whole bunch of time. That's my take.
So
Awesome,
Doe,
awesome.
what about Doe? What's up, Doe? The VST master.
Hey, get off my boy now. Stay off my boy.
Nah, it's all good. I just want to hear his take.
That's a tricky one there because just take all I had was all my native instruments. It'll take me forever to go through all of them, like just that alone. So like you said, having a multitude of VSTs can be very time consuming. It can take it away from your creativity. But at the same time, different VSTs have different feels for different sounds and different vibes you're trying to get. So it's hard to balance. And that's what it is. You have to find that balance so you can get the job done, like La said.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, it's really your ear, man.
Yeah.
If your ear can find that new VST while you're in the middle of your project, go ahead. But like I said, my take is don't waste a lot of time on a whole bunch of new ones when you already got a banging track already. So, my take.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's well said from everybody. Like my position on that is like it just really depends on what level you at, because most of the new sounds that come out, right, they're just tweaked, like EQ differently tweaked, right. So if you're taking the time, as you're developing your workflow to learn how to do that, right, and as a matter of fact, if you're not the, if you're not the engineer, so to speak, right? If you're, just on the side of composing the music, you know what I mean? As long as you are composing it with the sounds that inspire you, leave the rest to the engineer. And I'm not saying that, you shouldn't update your DAWs and things like that. But I mean, like one of the things that Doe was saying is, okay, let's just start with native instruments. I mean, a lot of us on here is using native instruments, and there's a plethora of sounds. So, for instance, with that plethora of sounds that you have, basically what's going to happen is you should commit yourself to listening to those sounds, highlighting those sounds or starring those sounds, meaning, take the time to say, okay, this right here is a dope string, and I know I'm going to use this. Okay, this right here is a dope kick. I know I'm going to use this. I mean, but most of the time, we don't really go through all of our sounds, and we don't really go to the sounds and create a library for our specific uses. You know what I mean? A trap folder. I mean, for your trap sounds. So when you hear like these folders and these kits that come out and they are trap, it's a trap, basically a trap package, right? That snare that you hearing has been tweaked for that genre. But you have the same snare and what you have. That 808, that 909, it's been tweaked for that genre, but you also have it. You see what I'm saying? So my suggestion in that is that, hey, listen, you know, get what you're gonna get, but at least respect your money. Like you just went and you purchased something and you haven't even gone through all the sounds, but you feed into the hype of this new VST that just dropped. Oh, yo, that's crazy. The 808 is gonna be this 808. Well, you just spent over $1,000 on your native situation. You know what I'm saying? You just spent hella money for that. Now you about to go drop another, 149, maybe it's 3 payments. You know what I mean? We have Omnisphere, we have native, native, we have output, we have drum monkey, we have MIDI wizard. We have what am I forgetting here? We have all those, right? And I'll be the first to say I have not gone through each and every sound to figure out, okay, how am I going to use this sound? How am I going to use this? How am I going to do this? And you waste some money.
You get that R&B signature yet?
Stop playing me. Nah, I didn't get it, man, because my Arturia is crazy. I personally feel like I could stick with Arturia. I mean, look, okay, this is a prime example. When I'm talking about output, yeah, bro.
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt, but just
yes, you do.
Just want to recognize the homie Knuckles that just popped in here.
What's up, Big Knuckles? What's going on with you?
Yeah, I was gonna get to that. That's actually my brother. Yeah, so yeah, no doubt.
Hold him back, bro. You hold him back.
So I invited him on the call, because he proposed something today. So Bunk, you ain't gotta go real deep about it, but just basically tell him what you Larry and Sheldon, what y'all up to, what y'all doing, we'll chime you in a minute, all right? But,
all right,
but
no doubt.
yeah. But he's a artist, man. He's a lot, man. So I can't even, it's just a lot. He'll tell you. But
awesome. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so great to meet you, big bro. So yeah, so more or less though, back on the topic is just that, we really owe it to ourselves. You know what I mean? And that's just the point. Like, we owe it to ourselves to go through what we have before we get anything else and figure out the best way to work it. Now, I know that, like, when I use output, for example, when I go to output, I'm going for one thing, and that's either vocal chops or like the ambient, type of sounds that I might not have to actually play it.
Which on the vocal chops? On the vocal chops,
vocal chops is crazy. You know what I mean? So for me, when I go to output arcade, I'm going for that. If I want, authentic sounds, I got that all day in Native Instruments. But the setup with Arturia for me, I mean, if I go to a Hammond organ, right? Like the board that I have right here, I'm saying this is a Keylab Essentials board. But when I'm using Arturia, the way the board is set up, it works best with the sounds. You know what I mean? So that's what I use that for. But other than that, I don't even know when the last time I even went into my Omnisphere, bro. Like I couldn't tell you. So when we end it there, man, I think that you get what you're gonna get, but if you're not gonna use it, then it's no point. And you should basically take what you have. It's patience and gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Be patient. You know what I mean? Be thankful for what you have and patient for more to come type of thing, right? Yeah. Use what you have and make it the best you can make it. You know what I mean? Before you start, investing in all these dolls. Right. Because you're not gonna use every instrument. You're just not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fact. And I just to piggyback off something that stood out when you was talking about like your go-tos, right? I feel like you can have those VSTs, right? But maybe there's certain things that Omnisphere got that Arturia don't give you. I like Omnisphere, but the one thing I don't like about Omnisphere is my pet peeve with it is when I go in Omnisphere and they got all these presets on the sound already. Annoying, right? And especially if I'm trying to like get to something real quick, I don't need all that delay and all that stuff, right? Like, you know what I mean? Can I hear the sound? So that takes a little while to to get used to. So that's why I feel like when you were saying before, spend some time with it and learn things. And then like you got those VSTs like Serum, you can go in, you could tweak, you can make your own bass sounds, right? You can make a 808 from a tom drum. So it's just like it's what you're doing and how you're doing it, So but I definitely agree though. Each everybody has their own go-tos, and If you haven't explored everything, that's okay. You know, like you said, take your time with it. But definitely going back to what La said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, so that's my little input on that. Yeah.
Yo, Knuckles, what you got on that, big bro?
Oh, what was the topic?
Well, we was basically, no, you good. We was basically talking about like dolls and is it necessary to keep investing in dolls when you may have something that that's whatever's in that new doll, you may have it now. You know what I'm saying, but a lot of times I think it's lazy for me anyway. It would be lazy for me to go and purchase a doll when I haven't given what I have a real chance at finding what's there. You know what I mean? So that's the topic.
Respectfully, I am not an engineer nor producer, so
Right.
I don't know what y'all talking about right now as far as that.
Now you know. Now I got a problem with that. I ain't gonna put you on blast, but I got a problem with that because you've been around me too long not to know nothing.
I'm limited, but that lingo, you know what I'm saying?
Nah. All right. So, bro. So look, the lingo is just where he's talking about a digital audio workstation. But we're also talking about the virtual. Yeah, we're talking about the virtual instruments as well. So, so basically, for instance, when you go to the doors, you know, like for instance, I got FL Studio, Logic, Machine, Cubase. I'm thinking about getting Studio One. Like, are all these doors necessary? And then you have and Pro Tools. I forgot about the major Pro Tools, right? So then you have your VSTs, you know. So basically, it's just about the sound, you know.
Okay,
You've seen me,
sound.
yeah.
Okay.
You've seen me before virtual.
Right, exactly.
You know, right? With, you know, ASRs and Tritons, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So, so at the end of the day, that's pretty much what he's saying. You know, like, and even as an artist, because you know you've been in the studio and you know,
right.
You're working with other producers like Tuck. Like, think about Tuck. Tuck is a sample kind of guy, right?
So y'all comparing the analog to the digital and saying that the digital is like more lazier than opposed to like the analog?
No, not even that. We're talking about as producers. You know, what's enough in terms of sounds. Right?
Oh, okay.
You see, and the reason why
I done seen you making your own sounds by blending, mixing sounds and mixing snares to make your own snare.
Right. So see, now that's what I'm talking about. See, now that's the truth is, before all this, bro was tweaking sounds and making his own sounds. You know, but wasn't that, I wouldn't even say business orientated, but I would say I wasn't at the level of, damn, I should have put that in a pack. Exactly. Do what they doing to me right now.
Exactly.
You know, so
mine came a long way. Now that information is known now, so ain't no excuse now.
Right.
What to do?
So so once you talk about what you know about, what's behind you right there? What you got behind you now? What's that background? What's going on?
Oh, Trap House. You know what I'm saying? That's the company that, you know, me and my other brother and a cousin of mine's put together. You know, All Trap House, it was supposed to be a platform dealing with social media and for artists and entrepreneurs, but throughout the months of planning and executing, we've seen that we had to pivot and make a different direction. So now we're doing sort of like a subscription-based site to where we're offering services to artists. And, you know, so basically right now, we're in the process of configuring, like restructuring our website so it matches up with the, you know, direction that we're gonna go. We chose to pivot this way because we had got a situation to where we're about to do a deal with Sony, AMG, and they're gonna just, you know, be our distribution. And so right now we gotta just show improve the, you know, analytic wise, you know, that we're gonna be, you know, fruitful, and then they'll back us with, you know, promo. But until then, we're on our own as far as promo. But my whole point is that right now, what we did, let me backtrack a little bit. Through the process of putting this platform together, we came up with a series called Trapboarding. And Trapboarding, first of all Trap House is, you know, we're about, you know, the culture of trap You know what I'm saying? But not just the drug side of things, just the, the spirit and the ambition of that trap, culture. But long story short, we developed a series called Trap Boarding. My nephew is a pro skater, so we blended the trap culture with the skateboarding culture, and we made a new wave called Trap Boarding.
Yeah, that's
And
dope.
so we got a series, that we're about to air out, and we're getting that ready. In the process, we did a soundtrack, to that series. So long story short, that the songs that we developed, like my cousin, that's my partner, he's in Italy, my brother's in PA, and I'm in Jersey. And we put together an album from artists from all over the world and across the country. So we got specific, verses for specific artists and, choruses and so on and so on. And we have an in-house producer and we have an in-house engineer. So we put together this project and we developed these songs, and they got the attention of Sony. They seen the platform, they see the Trap Boarding series, and they hear the quality of music. So that's what got us the situation. And that's what made us pivot into, let's do a subscription-based service over what we just did for ourselves with this Trap Boarding series, producing the music. And so now, with that being said, as we get busier and get bigger, our only producer and our only engineer can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? So we're looking to build a team of artists, engineers, producers, not just artists, because the artists are going to come because they're going to come and get the hot beats from the producers or whatever. But we're going to set up a one-stop shop to where they can pick a beat, then they'll send it back when they, lay it down or whatever. And then we do the mix, and then we'll put it into our library. And then initially they can have a chance to get it placed on something that, Sony is doing, whether it's a movie, film, video games. We got all that at our disposal. You know what I'm saying? Because it's part of the contract.
Awesome. Well said, big bro.
Hey,
well
Bunk,
said.
real quick, just not to cut you off. We're gonna definitely come back to that. We gotta take a quick commercial break real quick.
No doubt.
And we'll be back, all right? So let's do that.
Well said.
So on July.
So this is our segment right here where we're going to be doing our promotion, brought to you by La. So La, whenever you're ready, cue up. You take it from there. Here. Okay. Then after we do that, we'll reset the room with what is the CMI BPC, and then we'll get back to what we was doing. La, did you want me to do that first, or you ready to go rock and roll?
We're having a little bit of difficulties here.
Okay.
Trying to share the screen.
Okay. No problem. Then let me. While you doing that, let me go over.
Make sure he got permission to do that.
Yeah, I did that. So let me go over CMI BPC and what that is exactly. All right, I'll address. I wanted to address it after, but I can do it now since the law's still setting up. Can y'all hear me clear?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Pollen got me like. Okay, so what is the CMI What is the CMI BP producer community? Pardon me, I apologize about that. What is the CMI Beats producer community? It's a community of producers in different backgrounds, genres, bringing both old school and new school experiences to share. Why is it called a CMI BP? Why is it called CMI Beats producer community? Because it started with the producers of CMI, and we united to get to share different ideas, etc., to help grow, to help build a community of vast experiences. I mean, across states and etc. All right, so that's why. Now, why was the CMIB why was the CMIB PC established? CMIB PC is just a CMIB's producer community abbreviated. But it was established to share experiences as up and coming songwriters and record producers to help develop better workflows, promote and encourage collaboration. That's a big one right there because a lot of times producers are afraid for whatever reason to really openly collaborate. And so we wanted to have a platform in a forum that would allow, producers to basically do that. And so what is the end goal of CMI-BPC? To build an elite songwriter and record production team, which would inevitably lead to artists, film, and or industry placements. So that is the goal here, y'all. So we're not just on here just chopping up about dolls and just talking about, equipment and just wasting time. Even though you don't see 25 of us here, the ones who show up week after week after week after week are the ones that are serious and willing to get it done and to do what it takes to build this. You know what I mean? And so ultimately, like we have placements right now that I won't even mention or talk about, but it came from us collaborating. You know what I'm saying? Us not being afraid to say, yo, you know what? I did this and this is all I got. And you might only have a chord structure. You know what I mean? Sometimes we don't feel like that's good enough, and so we stop. Let me just throw them chords to the side and make a whole new beat. But with a team, you might have the chords. Somebody else might have the bass line. Somebody else might have the drums. Somebody else might have the samples. Somebody's going to engineer it. Somebody's going to add a vocalist on it. That's real teamwork, though. So that's what this CMI-BPC is all about. All right. And, on you, La. You ready, La?
Yeah. So
okay.
Here in the community, we try to represent, small businesses. Large businesses, they already got it going on. So our small businesses be hitting it. One of them is Belle's Secrets. Belle's Secrets is an all natural feminine products company based here out of Atlanta. And we're gonna represent with them right now.
The reviews says it all. It's time to unlock the secret to freshness, happiness, and overall great feminine hygiene. It's something we don't like to talk about, but around 80% of women experience feminine odor a few times a week. Here's the solution. Belle's Secret created a formula that washes away odor-causing bacteria, heals your vulva, and balances your pH, plus it's all natural. Check out bellsecret.org to start your journey to better feminine hygiene and use the code TashaK20 to save on your purchase now.
All right, so just to give y'all a little bit more background on that. Let me just give y'all a little bit of background about that. So the owner of this company is Belle Jones, and this company was established back in 2018. It's now a much larger establishment that provides women all their feminine care product needs. We are online. She's online. She's also internationally renowned time online influencer. So for all you fellas that's on here, share this with your women, because we all know that they about trying to keep themselves fresh and clean for us. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but she also has some men products. So go to bellssecrets.org and share that with your people.
Yeah.
OG CAN-NOE.
Yeah, so this next one up, y'all, we have another promotion that's coming right now, and this next promotion is one of the CMI single releases called Loud Pack. Now there's some of you out there who are THC users, and this record was actually a record that was decided to be put together because we, the artist is from the DMV, which is DC, Maryland, Virginia area, but mostly in Virginia, and Virginia is one of the first states in the South to legalize THC. So we decided, hey, look, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and do a record like that for the branding and the celebration of what just happened. You know what I'm saying? He's a smoker. He's a THC user. His name is DMVP, and we were also branding a product. His own strand is called Loud Pack. So it's Loud Pack by DMVP. So we just, hey, you know what? Let's take advantage of what's happening, in this state. And that's why we did that. So the song you're about to hear right now is chartable, it's charting, is being supported by the coalition. And you can Shazam this, or you can play this back and listen to the record when we play the video. How you looking? Some technical difficulties there?
Hey, y'all gotta forgive me. I'm clicking on it. It just ain't coming up for me right now.
No problem, no problem. I can play the record. I can play the record if you don't have the video.
That's
okay, I got you. Let's see if this is working. Let's see if this is working for us. Here we go.
You just in time.
Screen share.
Gonna start a little bit of puff puff give in this month.
You want? Okay, rewind a little bit. Take it back a little bit, and unmute yourself, man.
I be high as hell on burn the fuck out, boy. Can't
Let's
you
do this
tell?
right. Let's represent correctly. Here we go.
Okay, here we go. Loud Pack, ladies and gentlemen.
You just in time. We finna start a little bit of puff puff give in this mother.
Don't you want to sit next to your auntie?
I go through a million every week just by myself. All I smoke is Loud Pack, good luck keeping in the smell. I might throw a 3-5 on the scale to make a sale. I be high as hell on burn the fuck out, boy, can't you tell?
Loud Pack that I keep in the jar. Fuck shit that I peep from afar. Remember them nights you just sleep in the car. Fucking the bitch, she was sending the bar. Drinking her alone, no, I don't take no bars. Sleeping on me, need to get off them bars. Loud Pack, all that's in my cigar. Loud Pack that I keep in the jar. Fuck shit that I peep from afar. Remember them nights you just sleep in the car. Fucking the bitch, she was sending the bar. Drinking her alone, no, I don't take the bars. Sleeping on me, need to get off them bars. Loud Pack, all that's in my cigar. Straight games. Who want the booth? I got the exclusive. Beats be cranking, CAN-NOE the producer. The first beat hard like it looked at Medusa. I'm splurging, I remember they thought I was a moocher. All black, I'm repping that Hoover. Throw up love, nigga, I'ma salute ya. Nigga won't war, throw the fork when we shoot ya. Stump with the big dogs, y'all niggas goof true. I don't care who's you could be Mewtwo. That don't exclude you. Come right here faking, your niggas might lose you. This here black nigga magic like voodoo. Watch it like Netflix, 5-stick Hulu. I ain't never paid for no pussy like school food. Young rich, buy my 50 bands in my food boo. Niggas want smoke like it's nothing else to do.
Think it's time for Mr. Nasty.
Fuck shit that I peep from afar. Remember them nights you just sleep in the car. Fucking the bitch, she was sending the bar. Drinking her alone, no, I don't take no bars. Sleeping on me, need to get off.
Yeah. So y'all make sure you're gonna check that out. You can get Loud Pack. We just played a little bit of that, but you can definitely go download Loud Pack. You can definitely go and download Loud Pack by DMVP. It's on all streaming platforms. You know what I mean? This is an in-house production. So yeah, we proud of DMVP, man. You know what I mean? We actually just started the kickoff tour. We just performed it in Hampton and it was popping. We did that thing in Hampton. 7 artists from the team, and then of course we added again June 15th in DC at Club Power. So if you're in DC on the 15th, make sure y'all come through and y'all support the event. That's CMI Takeover, the CMI DMV Takeover at Club Power for the coalition anniversary.
So I gotta ask OG, when they're gonna be trying to get out here to Atlanta? I gotta represent my people down here.
So the tour dates are not solidified yet, but we know the states that we running through. We doing so we started in VA, we about to hit DC, we hit in Baltimore, we hit in Atlanta, we hit in Baltimore, we hit in Delaware, we hit in Philly, we hit in Jersey, we hit in New York, and then of course we hit in Carolina, Florida, and Atlanta.
Right. Okay. You gotta be sure to let us know.
For sure. Yeah. You know it. You know it. So yeah. Any questions, any comments, anything like that? Anybody want to touch on? Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and I'm going to play some of the some of the music from the team. And on here I'm going to start with let's start with Doe. Let's do that. Let's start with Doe. Which one do I want to play? Yo, you know what, y'all, and y'all get to experience this live. You know what I'm saying? As each time we do this, it gets better. But please, you know what I mean, be patient with us. You know what I mean? We plan on streaming on multiple platforms, but right now we just kind of getting our show together here. So be patient with us. You heard?
Yeah, shout out to B Peeps. I saw him, but I don't see him no more. But
right.
Shout out to B Peeps. He was definitely playing them drums, man.
Yeah.
He was, that's real. See, we got musicians on the team. That's crazy.
Speak on Knuckles, Mr. Knuckles, real quick.
Sir.
You had mentioned earlier about your producers couldn't really handle a lot of what you're trying to do. Have you reached out to the team, to the boss, big boss, CMI boss?
Yeah, so that's kind of like the Buck, just hold for a minute. That's kind of like the purpose of this was just to do an introduction and him and CAN-NOE could talk later on, you know, because it wasn't really about that. It was just to bring him in, introduce it, so really so he can see what we're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what it was more about. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
It sounded like he had a something big going on. So we want to be a part of that growth. You know what I mean? And we also want to help that growth.
Yeah, it's a mastermind alliance, remember? But it's about the dots are gonna connect, but we just gotta connect them. We can't connect them prematurely. We gotta do it the right way, right? Because business is business. So at the end of the day, we gotta yes sir.
Awesome.
But you're right about that, Lie.
Facts.
That's dope. That's dope. Appreciate it. I don't know why. Yo, that's crazy. Like. That's crazy. Yo, anybody that's out there, man, watching this YouTube live, just don't call. All right, we on the live. Do not call. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy. Just block this out, man.
They want you all to themselves. See?
Well, y'all call the business line. Call the business line. The business line of CMI is 888-384-4459. 888-384-4459. And all the extensions are there.
If you don't call, it's a dub. You better call the other phone.
Word. So this first joint right here is I like the way this is a collab with La and L.
L-Dub.
You know what? Okay, hold on. Let me set some up here. I apologize, team. Let me Okay. Well, okay, here we go. This is collaboration with La and L-Dub. See my gang. Here we go. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough. Now, here's another collab with them. This is
Get with it, see?
somatic pressure. Yeah, I know that was tough. This right here is somatic pressure. Yeah, so that's it on that side, man. What y'all hearing? So what you're hearing right now, what's being played is, these are skeleton tracks and loops. You know what I mean? Quite often when a record is done, a lot of times it starts with, a loop. You know what I mean? Because it's important to give the artist space to be creative. You know what I mean? When they're writing, the more space that the artist has to be creative as a writer, or to express, the better it is. And then we come behind it and we do more to it. Here's Chris Breezy Easy. Better days. Yeah, there you go. There you have it. That's just a few from the. Yeah.
I cooking up for fire.
Yes, James.
CAN-NOE.
Yo.
What's up with that dough folder, man? What is something secret about that folder or something?
I don't know. I'm in it right now. Okay. I'm trying, you know what I mean? Like,
Get some heat up in there.
The master's sitting back like,
yeah,
they don't know what's up. Yeah, that's cool right there, boy.
The ugly Timberland face on that.
One thing about Noe, boy, he just sit there and feel on boy.
Y'all not ready. It's R&B season. Y'all not ready.
Hey, this fool holding back. He is holding back. For real.
But you ain't know?
No, I didn't.
I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
you know it's hard when to bring the artist out of motherfucker.
Don't know.
They're like, this ain't your song. This ain't your song.
I know, right? Be like, shut up. She's letting her breathe right now. Yeah.
You hear that, Summer? You hear that? Summer Walker, you hear that?
Hey, yo. Wait a minute. Whoa. Hey. I had to stop it because I thought the sirens was in the record. I was like, yo, that's crazy. It made me like, I started thinking about something else. But yo, damn. Yo, now you got to put sirens in there.
Yo, I'm in the BX, bro. It's real.
Boogie down.
Yo,
Boogie
big
down.
bro, you got one, remember?
Yeah. That's hard right there.
Yes, sir.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's just a few, you know what I'm saying? Big shouts to the whole squad, you know what I mean? Everybody's not here, man. Big shouts to, you know what I mean, to BG, you know what I mean? Who's in there, to Brand, who popped in here earlier. You know, big shouts to 50 Carat, you know what I'm saying? Big shouts to, you know, D Lovely, the producer. Big shouts to the whole squad, man. Y'all not here, but we know y'all, we know that y'all here and vibe, you know what I'm saying? Just be here next week, guys. You know what I'm talking about. Be here next week. That is our time. I'm OG CAN-NOE. Set your ass down. Set your ass down.
Sit down.
Shut the fuck. Shut and we done with this right here, but we are back again on Thursday at 8 p.m. We will be setting up OBS. I don't know if some of y'all know what OBS is, but we will be setting up OBS so we can stream live on more platforms. To include YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and what is another one though?
Twitch.
And Twitch. There we go. So we'll be doing this live over those 4 platforms. And again, if y'all have any questions, what y'all gonna do is just go to the CMI line is 888-384-4459. That's 888-384-4459. We appreciate y'all, and we are out of here.
Who's sharing many folders on their desktop? Shout out to Bunk Knuckles.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in, Knuckles.
Yeah, I love the movement, y'all. I like what you guys are doing. You know what I'm saying?
It's 21 hours.
Uh-oh.
There she go.
So I mean, she always talking. Wow, man, she way reckless. Like she knew that I knew it was about to be 2100. I didn't even need a reminder.
The joint came across my feed the other day. The dude was arguing with the GPS.
That's crazy.
He was like, "Bitch, you told me to turn around the corner of it to go left over here."
What's that, La?
That's my outro, homie.
That's the outro. Okay. Yeah. That.
Yeah.
Word. Okay, so we out of here, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thanks for chiming in with us. We see y'all next week, Thursday at 8 p.m.